Alright, my 03 Marauder. Should have made this video during the day so you can really see the car. Now I got a lot to do to bring it back to 100%. Looking at it here, it might not look bad, but trust me, it's a lot of work. Alright, you can see paint faded on the hood. Paint pretty much faded, kind of like all over. Top, trunk, a little bit on the bumper, but all that's gonna get done in due time. Now I got the car 2011, and you know, of course, it was beautiful when I first got it, but you got to think about this. 2003, it's 2018, so this is a 15-year-old car, and it's a lot that I gotta do and I want to do to get it back to 100%. So first thing is going to be I got some suspension work I gotta get done in the front, new coils, lower control arms. One of the control arms, upper control arms are bad, that needs to be done, and then I can focus on the body. The body isn't all that bad, but in 2015, 2014 in the snow, I hit a wall and messed up the front. So drove all the way to Ohio, met a guy on the Marauder farm, got me a new bumper. But what I did, when I hit the wall, I just pulled the bumper off what was left. So I probably broke some of the tabs that's in the header panel to where now, as you see, it's not fully sitting creased up on the car. So I got this big ass gap right here. But my buddy got a header panel. When he crashed this Marauder, he didn't even get a chance to use it, so I'm gonna get that from him. I'll probably just get his hood, because his hood's still good, still freshly painted. Driver's side fender, that's all faded out, and I got that right there. So found the fender. I'm gonna get the fender replaced, and as I see, because the car sits throughout the day, because I drive my work truck, so found a couple other dents and dings in the car that I gotta get done. Right here, you can't see it, but if you see this line right here, I gotta get that done. The motor was replaced 2014, remanufactured motor, so I'm good on that. Just had the transmission replaced last year. 14 gears in the rear, everything in the rear was replaced. Put new air shocks on there, new rear shocks, so that's good. But it's just you know, looking at it at night, you think it look good, but in all actuality, you don't. You know, like I say, it's a lot of parts on here that's faded. I need a new windshield. See, that's coming up. And on this side, shit, this side is worse of them all. Oh, right here. So I need a new windshield because it's cracked in the inside from the car sitting. And that big ass crack going across the windshield, gotta get that done. But exhaust is good. Just had the exhaust done probably maybe 2 years ago. 2.5-inch H pipe, Flowmaster 10 series. It takes a lot, you know. one point I was about to sell a car, but I said to myself, nah, I don't want to do that because he's hard to come by. So keeping the car, get it back right, and she ain't going nowhere. It's a classic. You can't find a Marauder. If you always do find a Marauders, they either fucked up or you got to look on MercuryMarauder.net. Most of those guys keep their cars up on there, but you know they want a nice penny for the car. So I'd rather dump all the money in my own car, get it right, have it looking good, keep it for as long as I can. Because like I say, these are classic. And like you look back on my older videos, I had my 99 Crown Vic, 96 SS, and I got this. But when the motor went out, the car sat for a minute, which the paint was peeling. And when the transmission went out, that's where all this started. You know, the top. Because at first when I bought the car, you know, it was a little bit on the top of the car. It wasn't that bad, you know, that's peeling. But like I say, it's a 15-year-old car, what you expect. It takes a lot of work to get this thing back right. And that's my goal, to have this thing looking 100% once again as it did when I first got it. But you know, it takes time. I ain't in no rush. Like I said, you gotta do the smart thing first. You know, suspension, get that right. Header panel, hood, fender. I get all that on there, it'll look good. You know, it still had the blemishes with, you know, because the paint's faded. Clear coat basically come up. So on this side of the car look real good. Passenger side is good, but more so you want to make sure the whole car's looking good. But so this is the true walk around of the car, what I got to get done. So you see, paint fading. It's bad there. All there. Need some gas, but it's all good. I just want to make a quick video, show you what the car is looking like from the previous video when I just had the exhaust, just getting the car back. But this is the car in full. So the car itself has, let me see, 201,000 miles. Bought it with 140. So, like I said, the motor was placed at 170,000. That's when I replaced the motor. Transmission went out at 190 something. I'm not too exact on when the transmission went out, but I know it was November 2016. So back up and running, get all that stuff done. I ain't gonna pop the hood, ain't nothing to show under the hood, but here she is. So just stay tuned. There's a lot of videos coming to me bringing this thing back to life. So I say my goal is next year to have the car right. Like I said, you take care of the most important things first. That's my suspension, both front coils, struts. Like I say, what else I say? The control arms for when I got the car checked the suspension out, and they told me it was all that. So it was like the shop was talking about like $1,800 to get everything back right, including the front and alignment. I need some new tires, 2 new front tires. I got those on the way. So like I said, just little by little I'm gonna have the car right. And I need to change these LED bulbs. I'll probably take these back to factory. As you see, some of those are out. But that's the whole plan. So y'all stay tuned. More videos come. You know, I'll probably just make a video once I get everything else done, like little by little. Once I drop it off at the shop, paint, windshield, all that stuff, a full hand, and we're gonna get it going. So y'all stay tuned. I'm out.